Welcome everyone to the Fonseca Mommy Me Show. Today we're with a special guest right here, Whitney, the creator of Feelin Cute.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me today.
Well, first, Whitney, I want to ask you some questions for the Feelin Cute and the new game coming out soon, Feelin Cute Top Dog.
Yes, I'm excited to talk with you about it.
All right, so my first question for you is what made you decide to create this game, Feelin Cute at first?
Well, so this game was pitched to us. We take a lot of different ideas from a lot of different game inventors as we're going through and trying to pick what we think would be a really great family game. And this game was pitched to us, and I immediately knew it was just going to be a really fun game. It's a game where you rank the cuteness of animals. And I think we can all relate to how fun it is to look
Yeah.
through like funny pictures of animals, silly pictures, maybe not so cute pictures of animals, and the conversation and laughter that brings. So I just knew that it was something that I really wanted to bring to everybody's table so that you could play it for family game night.
Of course. I would say that it's a fantastic game. I like how you can choose like cuter dog or it's like not as cute. I just think, my opinion, I believe like I like how some dogs I like and then like say like a cat. Cat's not my favorite. I love like that. But anyway, on to my second question. Did any of your ideas for the original game when you first pitched it out, did any of those get cut at all?
Yeah, so when we originally started the original version of Feeling Cute that's out now, it's all different kinds of animals.
Yes.
Everything from like a chameleon to a leopard to a giraffe. I mean, it runs the whole gamut. But we put our dog in the original version of Feeling Cute.
Uh,
So she's the only dog in the original version. And we started thinking, it feels really fun to see our dog in game night, like when we're sitting around and
yeah.
playing with our friends. And so then that's what kind of gave us this idea for Feeling Cute Top Dog that's going to be made up of dogs that people are sending in the hopes that they're going to be in the game. And we got some really tough decisions to make.
Yeah, I can see that on your website, playhootenanny.com. It's pretty big out there. I saw like there's a lot of different types of dogs.
Yes. And what's been really cool about the pictures people are sending in is it's all different kinds of dogs, like runs the whole spectrum of dogs that you see a lot walking down the street and then dogs that you don't see very much of in your everyday life. So that's been pretty cool too.
Okay, now on to my third question. Is this game best for families, sleepovers with friends, or like at a classroom settings?
Well, all of those things would be great for this game. So, one of the things that I really like about this game is you can play it competitively where everybody's getting points, but you
Yes.
can also play it together as a team. And so, I have a lot of friends who play it with their kids for family game night, but I'll also have several teachers who've reached out that say, "Hey, we play this in my classroom all the time because we can play it with the big group and people like looking at all the cute animals." So it really is one of those games that we think you can use in a lot of different ways.
All right, that's beautiful. But now, on to my fourth question. What made the first version of this game? What's the first version of this game like? Like the original pitch?
The original pitch, it's
Yeah.
a game where you rank cute animals.
So it's pretty much like feeling cute right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
exactly like that. And we heard about feeling cute top dog, and we're looking forward to for the next version. So what can our listeners look forward to for this new version?
Yeah, so the new version, like I said, is going to be made entirely of dogs that people submit to be in the game. So people can go to our website until August 6th and submit their dogs, and it's playhootenanny.com.
Yes.
And they can submit their dogs to be included. You can submit up to two pictures at a time, but you can submit the form multiple times if you want to put more pictures of your dogs
Okay.
in. And then in 2027, we're going to release the game and it will include up to 150 dogs, real dogs from across the country. So when you sit down to play game night with your friends or family, you can play game night with your pup too.
And then by any chance when you put your dog in, it's still at playhootie.com, right?
Playhootenanny.com. Yes.
All right, I just want to double check for our listeners. And on to my sixth question. Since you're the creator of this game and you probably play it a lot, feeling cute, what's the funniest reaction you ever had by playing this game? Or like with people, you know?
Oh my goodness. I love the leopard in this game. It's so cute. It has blue eyes and it's just like one of my favorite cards in the deck. And everybody always loves this card. It's like a fan favorite. And I was playing it one day with somebody and they are terrified of cats. And I was so excited to show them the leopard card. And she like didn't want to agree with me about where it needed to go in the cuteness lineup. And so that was a pretty strong reaction. I also had a little girl who loves fennec foxes. And there's a fennec fox in the game. And she took the fennec fox card and did not want to let it go. She just carried it around for like an
Oh,
hour after we played the game because it was her favorite card in the deck. And her mom tried to say, "Oh, you've got to give it back. You've got to give it back." And I was like, "No, just you could keep the Fennec Fox card. It's okay." And I think she kept it on her nightstand for a long time afterwards.
oh. Wow, it's really heartbreaking. Or and also like loving too. But now for my final question. Since you made this game, what advice can you give kids out there who dream of like making a board game or like a game like yours?
Oh my gosh. So the first thing I will say is that there are so many different career paths that we're not told about when we're growing up. And one of those is being a game inventor. I didn't know until I was in this job that that was even something that was a possibility. And so I think just to keep your mind open to different career paths. And if you think that game inventing might be for you, come up with different possibilities and different games and play test them with your friends and get feedback on them. But you know that as kids, you play a lot of games, so you have a lot of really good ideas about what works and what doesn't, and put that into practice. See what you can come up with. There's also an organization called um, the Young Inventor Challenge, and that's through People of Play and the Toy Association. And if you think you've got a great game idea, you can submit it through the Young Inventor Challenge. And people like me and different board game publishers review those submissions as part of this contest. And there's ultimately a winner that gets announced in Chicago each fall. So I
Hmm.
would encourage anybody that's listening that wants to create games to look up the Young Inventor Challenge.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Whitney.
Oh, wait, you didn't even ask her about that Spider-Man charm that's on her beautiful
Oh,
necklace over
yes.
there.
That is nice.
Are you a Spider-Man fan?
It does kind of look like a spider,
Oh, it
doesn't
isn't
it?
a
It's
Spider-Man.
actually a
No, it
thistle,
looks
but it does
exactly
look
like
like a spider.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like, as a boy mom, I know exactly where you were going with that. I could see the correlation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. And then anything else that you want to plug, whether it be your social media? I know that people can subscribe to your website, and if they do, what some information can they gain from subscribing at your website?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do on our website is we try to send out some fun downloadable things for people to use. Like I'm getting ready to send out a road trip game guide where you can print it off and use on road trips with your kids. We have like a game night journal that people can download and use to create some great memories from family game night. So it's not just here's information about our games, it's information about how to connect as a family too, because that's ultimately what we really want here at Hootenanny Games, is everybody to connect as a family. So follow us on social media, submit your dogs for a chance to be in the game, and play some games.
Awesome. And then what's your handle?
Our Instagram handle is Play Hootenanny, and that's HOOTENANNY, which I'm sure you
there
guys.
must be a story behind the Hootenanny.
Oh yeah. So it's a fun word to say, right? Hootenanny is just a fun word. It's something that we always joke about in our house when our boys would come and like howl in bed with us on Saturday morning and we'd watch some TV. We would say, oh, this is a real Hootenanny. We got the dog and the kids. And so when we were naming our company, we just wanted it to be a fun word that really kind of sparked that joy that we felt is our time together as a family.
Just want to say thank you so much, Whitney. And make sure to check out Feelin Cute Top Dog and submit your dogs by August 6th. It's at www.playhootenanny.com.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Whitney. Thank you. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.